Hey everybody, my name is Michael and today is February 14th, Valentine's Day. If you have your partner, tell him you love him. And with that said, it is a gorgeous, chilly, but sunny day. This is what it's all about. It is a winter that wasn't as cold as I thought it would be. But with that, it is a very exciting day. Driving with the sunroof open. Let's talk cryptocurrency. Bitcoin has hit above $50,000 recently. That is very exciting. This is new territory. Well, we've hit it before, but this is new territory for the most recent time. And I'm very excited about what's to come. So yes, let's get into the crypto news. So the last time we were at $1 trillion market cap for Bitcoin was December 2021. In 2021 and 2020, those were the times we were talking about where it was at 50K. Now we are at above $51,670. We're almost there at 52, and a lot of traders are now targeting their eyes on 64,000. The sub-opted traders are taking a look that within the next couple of weeks, we potentially could be at $75,000. And most of this is fueled by two things. One, what's happening right now, where recently had a lot of Bitcoin spot ETFs, and you had this fallback where a lot of people cashed out because there was the hype, and maybe you were in the negative for a while, you wanted to take some profit or regain your losses. And that hype kind of died down, and now we're in this new reality where they're here. We've been waiting for this for many years, and they're here. The institutional investors have already been investing with us. So the next thing is the Bitcoin halving. It's a new month. We're almost halfway. I mean, we are essentially halfway done with it. It's a short month. With that, it is a leap year, so you're going to have an extra day. 15 more days of this month, and then we're in March. And that means we're 1 month away, technically 1.5 months in March, away from the Bitcoin halving, depending on when it is, because the dates are still not certain. We don't know the time. We don't even know the exact day. We could hypothesize the day, but as we get closer, it's going to get a little bit more accurate. But with that is huge, because you get a lot of people who aren't as interested in cryptocurrency suddenly hear about the Bitcoin halving, and they're like, what? This is a once in a 4-year event that's probably going to lead to a rising price. And what's happened? Well, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy, because we're already almost at 52 grand. We haven't been here in a long while. There we go. I flipped the whatever. So Bitcoin is popping. Now, in addition to that, we are seeing a lot of movement in the altcoin markets. There's huge gains for certain cryptocurrencies out there, which everyone has been waiting for. First off, you're seeing Solana go up, Cardano go up, Chainlink go up, Ethereum go up. Some of these big coins, and some of them were flip-flopping where Solana's market cap became greater than BNB's. But then you go into the smaller cryptocurrencies, the smaller altcoins, where there's a lot more risk, but a lot more action. This is where the real money's made. You have Celestia, where right now the past week hasn't been the best, but overall, the past 1 year, it's pretty amazing. You have Caspa, where you had amazing growth. It was one of the largest growing cryptocurrencies of last year. Right now, you have the top earner for the past 24 hours is SEI. Not to be confused with SIA. There's a bunch of cryptocurrencies now that are very close and sounding and whatnot. Celestia, Jupiter, Cosmos, Atom, there's all the space stuff you can think of. In terms of DeFi, there's huge projects where you're able to make a ton of money with only potentially $500, $1,000. It is like gambling at the casino, though. Maybe you win big, maybe you won at the Super Bowl, and then you lose big. You have to know what you're doing. That's why I don't recommend, and I don't do personally any trades that would be leveraged. I've never done it, and hopefully I never do it unless I know what I'm doing in the future. But since I don't, I'm not going to advise that. Now, in terms of DeFi, there's a lot of potential, and most of them are money grabs, but we're getting closer to stability. And this is all that we wanted back in 2017. We just wanted to be able to discuss cryptocurrency and actually have legitimate conversations with people who are outside of crypto, and for us just to be like normal, you know, hey, this is like a banking system, this is the financial system, without being laughed at. And we're finally at that point where, yes, some people are still skeptical of cryptocurrency, but it's advanced. We're at the next level. This is the education stage. This is, okay, it's here to stay. Let's actually get some great projects out there, and there's a bunch of them. Let's keep developing, and I'm very excited about what's coming for us in the future, because there's a lot of stuff that's happening that you're able to use data and analytics to take a look and see that crypto is growing. First of all, you're able to take a look at Coin ATM Radar, the amount of cryptocurrency ATMs. There was a drop. There was a huge drop. If not for that drop, if not for the fact these are expensive machines to run, it's a business just like any other business. You have some that think, oh, it's a get-rich-quick scheme, and they don't realize, hey, this is a lot of investment. In the U.S., at least, you need a couple $100,000, if not more. Just like any other franchise or a restaurant or business that you're starting, there's licensing, there's a lot of legal issues. You need your, the licensing is the most important. It's probably going to be the most valuable. You need to have somebody who's going to be able to support you, a backer, or you have to have just a bunch of money that's there in the background if there's any liability issues. Now, in other countries, it's not that crazy, but you at least need 5 figures of starting capital for the ATMs and the money in the Bitcoin itself. And then for marketing and employees and installation and security, and just like any other business, eventually you're going to need the lawyers and the salesmen and everybody, right? So 5 to 6 figures, if not more, 7 figures for a very successful business. And you have right now close to 36,000 ATMs around the world. Poland, I'm still very proud of you. You are approaching 300 ATMs. I remember when it was less than 30. And now this is absolutely insane. Number 5 out of all the countries in the world. El Salvador is right behind. United States is almost at 30,000. Most of the drops were from the United States. There's no country that is even close to just the amount of cryptocurrency ATMs, and most of those are from a few big companies, and those companies are absolutely killing it. But there's other countries and other companies out there that will be making even more for the future, because there's a lot less regulation, meaning you can make a lot more money and you can create a monopoly in some places where there's not even a single cryptocurrency ATM yet. There's more and more countries that are popping up with 1, 2, 10, but it's nothing. That's just the beginning. So that's one thing. Another thing that I take a look at is Reddit. Reddit is one of my personal favorite websites of the internet, but it's also one of the most populated websites on the internet, alongside Google and YouTube and Facebook and all these other platforms. But this social media platform is specific. These people are on there a lot. They spend a bunch of time. They will be very engaged if you post links, as long as it's not spam. And these people, especially the cryptocurrency investors, 30 to 40-year-old males, they certainly have some money. Most of these guys on Reddit, well, they're going to be a certain variety. You're going to have in the cryptocurrency communities a lot of well-educated programmers, a lot of people who spend a lot of time online. They're remote working, they're investors, they're people who have the money and have the time and have the energy. They are investing a bunch of energy to go on social media to type out their opinions. They're very opinionated, and with that, if you have a great project that people will like, that's where a lot of this money will come in. Well, these communities are growing. There's more and more of these communities, but the big thing is the largest communities, cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin and altcoins and all these trading Reddits. Now you're counting well over 20 million users. And I don't know how many unique users there are, but because there's probably, just like me and you, and there's probably a single account that follows 20 of these subreddits, or 20 YouTubers and whatnot. With that, the Bitcoin subreddit has well over 6 million followers. The cryptocurrency subreddit has well over approaching 7.5 million followers. Most of these communities are well over 1 million followers, or at least numbering in the couple 100,000 range. And with all new cryptocurrencies, there's going to be a new subreddit, a new community, a new Telegram, new Slack group, new YouTube, new everything. And with that, you're going to have more and more people. First off, the population is growing, and there's more teenagers and more young adults that are getting introduced to cryptocurrency today, tomorrow, next week, next year. With that, you're getting more and more of these YouTubers that are getting over 100,000 and over 1 million followers for cryptocurrency. Now, for all the people around the world that are getting into cryptocurrency, that number is growing, and all the amount of accounts and Google searches, accounts for exchanges, Google searches, you can see the data, which cryptocurrency, which key terms and keywords are most popular. And with that, you can see there's a lot of movement in cryptocurrency. So I'm very, very excited about that. Guys, this is the future right here for a lot of stuff. Even with crazy stuff outside of cryptocurrency, like the Apple Vision Pro. That's the first model. It's $3 grand, but imagine 10 years from now. Remember the first iPhone 3G? That was awesome. I had that. I love that. And you couldn't do anything with it, really, compared to modern technology. But that was the beginning with the Apple Vision Pro. Yeah, it's bulky. Yeah, it's expensive. Yeah, sometimes it's laggy. But that's just the beginning. 10 years from now, it's going to be crazy. Same thing with cryptocurrency. We've already come more than 10 years, well over 10 years. And I've seen so many advancements since I started in cryptocurrency back in 2013. I'm very excited. Now I've been 11 years in cryptocurrency. This is an awesome, awesome industry. So with that, I always try and follow the news. I may not be working in the industry anymore. I wish. But one day I will come back, and one day I will be an investor, and I'm very excited for you guys. Anyways, with that said, I'm probably rambling a little bit here. There's just a lot of exciting news. Bitcoin's going up. There's a lot of hype. So that's pretty much that. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and any engagement helps. My other channel, if you're able to subscribe on over there, link is in the description below. It's about car sales. That's pretty much my life there. So it is popping off recently. I really appreciate all engagements. Thanks so much. You have a good one, and take care.